From here, with the games they have left, the Reds would expect a top 6 finish as a bare minimum. Nice touch from Ben Rama. Taking the pace off it, Paquetá fought for Antonio and getting the return ball as well. Paquetá, Antonio, another good 1-2 between the pair of them. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. Out of nothing. Liverpool out of the trap so quickly. The better team in the opening 12 minutes, but West Ham scoring with their first meaningful attack. Another season of Premier League football moves ever closer.
Second best for 12 minutes, West Ham. It's been all Liverpool. We said how good West Ham are in transition. Liverpool have been so dominant that Henderson and Curtis Jones have been almost in a front five for them. But that means that Liverpool are susceptible to the counter, and they're susceptible to a goal of immense quality. Paquetá delivers a wonderful goal to put West Ham ahead. It's brilliant play. It's a true strike, and Alisson can't get there.
One Brazilian beating another with a goal of the highest quality. Alexander-Arnold working it forward here for Cody Gakpo. That's some strike. And again, they found a near instant response. Brilliantly hit from way outside the penalty area. And just over 5 minutes after going behind, Cody Gakpo makes it 1-1.
Well, I was just about to say, he's causing West Ham a problem because the two centre-backs aren't sure whether it's going tight with him or not. And you can see Zuma just dropping off, gives him 5 yards of space. That 5 yards of space is enough for him to get on the half-turn and unleash a fantastic strike into the bottom corner. Just bounces in front of Fabianski, in off the post.
Well, Liverpool with work to do to try and carve some inroads into the gap between themselves and Newcastle and Manchester United. United in action tomorrow, of course, at Tottenham. And Liverpool know that one of the sides above them will make some headway. Salah, it's Jota, and it's narrowly over. Should be 5-3 for him.
Just wouldn't sit for him. A long ball through the middle, and Salah's able to get there ahead of two West Ham men. And then they make a real mess of it. Soufal caught in possession, falls for Jota. It just wouldn't sit quickly enough. And Souček does enough.
Antonio keeping an eye on his man. Van Dijk claiming he was pushed as he made his way towards Robertson's excellent delivery.
Well, he had the run. Came from deep. Jumps early. And there's no foul there.
Linking up with Jota, Fabinho. Now Matip invited forward. Henderson turning it around the corner, getting it back. Salah the man wide, Henderson flicking it on, and it's only narrowly wide. Jota missing with his head by about a foot.
West Ham are chasing shadows, can't get close to anybody. I mean, it's fabulous football from Liverpool. They move it 1 and 2 touch. But West Ham can't get close to a Liverpool man.
Oh, beautifully done by Paquetá, keeping it in, taking the pace off it for Bowen. He's used it intelligently as well. Side Ben Rama. Rice outside him, Antonio waiting at the far post. He stretched in vain.
Well, this is West Ham in a nutshell. Can they win possession back, get a couple of passes in, and they can, with a bit of quality from Paquetá. And then they've got an overload down that left-hand side. You're thinking play Declan Rice in.
A deft touch, but definitely important. Rice with the flick, and Antonio coming in behind him. Couldn't capitalise.
You mentioned West Ham's threat from set pieces. Win the first one, win the second. but can't hit the target.
With Bowen making a run towards the ball, it was very well defended. Van Dijk getting it away, and the counter-attack could be on. Salah taking it wide, not quite getting it back. How quickly Rice covers the ground.
What a recovery from Declan Rice. Liverpool's front three, brilliant, fabulous combination.
And now the flag stays down for now. Brilliantly done by Bowen. For the second time tonight, they score a goal out of nothing.
2 goals of real quality from West Ham. And this looks like he might well be on. They'll check it, of course. Virgil van Dijk does his best to show him down the line. We know that Jarrod Bowen wants to get this back on his left, but he's not tempted. He stops, halts Virgil van Dijk, and he is allowed to come back on that left. And he bends that brilliantly into the far corner. Now they are checking.
Well, it's very close, but he was offside. And the roar is from the travelling Liverpool fans. Thiago sending it wide. Diaz wins a corner. Cornet and Ings are going to be coming on for West Ham shortly. It's Liverpool corner, plenty coming to meet it. Fabianski got down, did well. Much to Matip's frustration.
Well, how does it stay out? 4 yards out from goal.
Well, Matip again has got himself isolated against Ben Rama here. And to great effect. West Ham's marking completely awry. Matip with a massive height advantage over side Ben Rama. And he capitalised on it with aplomb.
He couldn't believe he didn't score at the previous corner. He had 2 attempts and couldn't find the back of the net.
Very quickly, it's 2 against 2, although West Ham are getting more bodies back now. Again, just stood and watched for a moment, then committed himself and won it back from Nunez. And this is an excellent run forward from Rice, and a good ball as well. It's Maxwell Cornet, but it's wide.
Lacked a bit of conviction, Cornet. It's brilliant from Declan Rice. He picks that ball up, he's got 3 white shirts around him, but his pace and energy to get past them and then slip the ball into Cornet.
Rice trying to turn his way out of trouble. Lovely pirouette. More than happy to hear the referee's whistle blow, and West Ham set up a 3 against 3 here with Bowen. Ings and Cornet goal side, but he couldn't find that bottom left-hand corner as he had earlier in the half.
Yeah, lightning hasn't struck twice. Brilliant release from Paquetá into Bowen. And again, Fabinho labouring to get back, allows him to come inside on that left foot.
Over the top from Rice. Bowen gambled that Van Dijk might made an error. Didn't happen. West Ham come again with Paquetá finding Declan Rice. Nudged away. It was a big handball shot in there against Thiago as Ings flicked it in. The VAR will look at that. David Moyes, in the ear of the assistant referee, is absolutely adamant. And it is being checked.
It definitely hit a hand. There's no question that hit Thiago's hand. Still protesting.
A night of Reds dominance, but fine margins. It's a Liverpool step towards safety, and not one for West Ham towards salvation. Joel Matip's head secured 3 points, but the Hammers felt Thiago's hand should have thrown them a lifeline. And the row about that will rumble on, starting about now. West Ham United 1, Liverpool 2.